What is up, everybody? Back here with another video. Today we're here with my boy Dylan, and you already know what it is on this show, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Here's Dylan. What is up, everybody? There is Dylan right here. Dylan, say what's up to the fans.
What's up, guys? I'm back on this channel. As y'all probably know, I haven't been on it recently, but I'm back.
Alright, so tonight we're going to do something a little bit differently, ladies and gentlemen. First off, we're just going to have kind of a, it's really a fan appreciation week, so we're just here to thank you guys for tuning in to the channel week in and week out, day in and day out, no matter what the video is. You're always there for us, liking, commenting, and viewing the videos. We really appreciate it. Dylan, what do you got to say to the fans?
Hey, guys. I'm happy y'all support his channel. It means a lot to me and Harley and Jet Central. It means a lot to us. I think you guys are going to love our content we bring to you. And it's just entertainment. It's our thoughts on the NFL. And I think it's crazy that you guys like what we have to say. So, love y'all.
Yeah, we definitely really want to thank you guys for it. And without further ado, we're going to get into the next portion of the video.
Alright, guys, as y'all know, Redskins came out on top against the Giants. As y'all know, as I predicted, as Harley predicted, HTTR, hail to the Redskins. I'm hyped.
Yeah, Jet Central also predicted it. What do you think about that?
Good decision. I saw that video. I was happy he predicted the Redskins. I'm happy that he is a fan of Kirk Cousins, as I am also a fan of Ryan Fitzpatrick. I think it's pretty cool.
What are your thoughts of Harley's performance this week in getting 10 out of 16 games correct?
Hey.
Pretty impressive.
I feel proud of you, man. It's starting to look like we're getting better at this. You're getting better at this. As the season goes, you're just slowly able to do more and more. You're seeing what it looks like, and that's much to it. You have to be smart to predict these kind of games.
And the upsets, man. Cardinals losing to Buffalo was one of the reasons I got a pick wrong. The Jets losing that bad to the Chiefs was the reason I got one of my picks wrong. And so, yeah, I mean, moving forward, this can only help me, So, Dylan, welcome again back to the show, man. It's great to have you here. It's been a while.
I love being able to have the HD YouTube channel playlist up. I think it's awesome. I think HD is going to go trending someday. We slowly have to start progressing, but I'm happy to be back on the channel, man.
Oh, yeah, HD programming. Go ahead and give the fans a little background to what that means.
HD programming. Harley and Dylan. Me and Harley have been close for a long time, and, we've always talked about football and, all this stuff, always in the group chat. And I think it's cool that we can finally be on camera and talking about our predictions for you guys, for your entertainment. It's awesome. We just have that brother connection.
All right, any fans you want to shout out in particular in the comments section or subscribe to either of our channels in this video?
Actually, I got my friend watching you. He actually commented in one of your videos. So shout out to Tommy. Yeah, shout out to Tom. Find him in your comments.
Alright. I want to give a shout out to my man. I can't really pronounce his name, but he's been commenting a lot as of late on my videos. He's kind of got like one of those really long worded out names. He knows what I'm talking about. He's a big Jets fan. He's worrying a lot about the season after this Kansas City loss. I want to just tell you, man, we're only 3 weeks into the season. Season ain't over yet. We got a long ways to go. It's a learning curve, and we'll definitely take notes from this game, man. And the Jets is still a team to worry about. Trust me. Trust me, especially when they're 100% healthy. Alright, Dylan, next portion of the video. Go ahead and, what team do you think will be on the rise this year, Dylan?
I believe that, as it kills me to say this, the Eagles are going to be on the rise. Knowing me, die-hard Redskins fan, I hate the Eagles, but they're definitely looking like they're trouble. They crushed the Pittsburgh Steelers, who is possibly one of the best teams in the NFL right now. They shut down their whole offense and defense, and it takes good amount of talent to do that. And I believe in Carson Wentz. I believe that in Green Beckham, the new wide receiver, he's been doing pretty good. I believe that this is just the Eagles' breakout year. I'm scared.
Cool. I'm gonna go with the latter of the two. I think the Ravens. I think the Ravens are poised for a breakout in the AFC. I'm really glad that they're back in it because I'm one of those guys that can't stand to see Cincinnati and Pittsburgh in the device in the playoffs every single year. I really want either Cincinnati or hopefully Pittsburgh to get kicked out by Baltimore this year. And I'll be looking forward to that. And they're healthy. They've got their staff back and everything like that. Quick message real quick to you guys. I want to give a real huge shout out to a recent friend of mine that's been, we've been starting to do, make videos and stuff like that on YouTube. He's really helping me out and helped me get fans, and hopefully I've helped him get fans. I want to give a shout out to my man Jet Central down in Florida. He's a Jets fan like me who's not living right now in New York or New Jersey. He's a fan representing out of state. I'm in Virginia. He's in Florida. So I really want to give a huge shout out to you, Jet Central. You're the man. Keep posting your videos. Everybody check out his channel if you already aren't subscribed. He's a diehard, and not just a Jets fan. He's unbiased. He posts videos about every team and every breaking news storyline going on. Real good guy. Dylan, what's your take on him so far?
Hey, he just seems like an awesome guy. I think his love for the game is amazing. Not many people are as loyal to a sport or a team, no matter what the result of a game is. I'm a Jets fan and loves the game. Yeah, I have full respect for him.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up that segment of the video, and on to the next one.
Okay, Harley. As we know, last week, the Jets took a horrendous loss in a blowout against the Kansas City Chiefs. It was very unexpected towards the Jets' offense and defense. Knowing how much they were pumped up in this game, coming off a victory against the Bills, a much-needed victory against the Bills. How does your New York Jets rebound off such a horrendous loss against the Kansas City Chiefs?
Oh, well, it's tough, man. I'll tell you, man. It's really tough trying to bounce back, not only from a loss, but as you said, a loss of this magnitude by 21 points in Arrowhead, only scoring 3 points. You can only learn from this, man. You don't want to hang your head early in the season and call it quits, because that's what losers do. That's what the Browns do every single year. Browns fans, I'm sorry, but it's the fact. It's the fact of the matter. Nobody stays loyal. The owner, I will still say to this day, the Browns have the worst owner in pro football. I will still say that. But it's really times like this where you find out what you're made of. Early in the season it might be, but a rough start like this can hurt anybody. And as Rocky said, in life, you're not remembered by how hard you can hit each other, how hard you can hit people. You're remembered by how fast you get back up after you get hit. Next question.
Next question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so not only did the Jets take a horrendous loss, there was also major turnovers. And when I say major, this is looking like the Ryan Fitzpatrick back then, like the Texans and etc., when he wasn't good with a certain team. And also, Eric Decker, he was lost. He barely ever got the ball in his hands. Brandon Marshall should have been out with an injury, but he was still playing. Do you think Brandon Marshall's injury was a key factor in this game? And do you think that the lack of accuracy in the turnovers was a major key in this game on why the New York Jets took a huge L?
Well, I don't think it was so much of a big factor as it was a big factor of lack of proper game planning. Because we knew going in it was going to be a battle. We knew it wasn't going to be easy to win with a beat-up Brandon Marshall. So the game plan was set the way it was. Obviously, it wasn't good enough, as you already know. And if you ask me a question about the Kansas City Chiefs, this interview is going to be done. On to the next game. We move on. We pick our heads up. We're moving forward. Next question.
So, as you know, your next game is at Seattle.
No,
Seattle.
we're home. We're home.
Oh, it's home? It's home? My apologies. Your next game is against a Super Bowl winning team. Teams that's been to the Super Bowl twice. With the likes of Richard Sherman, Doug Baldwin, Thomas Rawls, as I believe he's injured still.
Yeah, Thomas Rawls ain't playing.
Russell Wilson, Jimmy Graham. Just keep naming the key main stars of this amazing team. After them crushing the 49ers last week. After the 49ers are actually looking pretty good this season. Are you scared that the Jets will get blown out in this game, factoring from last week?
First off, let me tell you something. Keep your doors locked in your house while we're making videos. Second thing I'm going to tell you is you need to rethink your opinion on this Seattle Seahawks team. A, they're beaten up. Marshawn Lynch has retired from the team. Thomas Rawls is injured. He's not going to play this game. Russell Wilson may play, but he's not going to be 100%. Let me tell you something. This team has lost a lot of players over the past year or two. If you really think they're going to come into our house across the country and blow us out when we've got nothing but veterans on the team, nothing but fire in our eyes, and nothing but a will to win, I'm afraid you're sadly mistaken. And if you don't like anything I just told you, you can go straight to Google and check your facts there, Mr. Know-It-All.
Everybody has their decisions.
Shut your
Next
mouth.
question.
Don't wisecracking me like that ever again.
Next question. Mr. Jets Know-It-All. As your Jets move on to 1-2, taking heartbreaking losses to the Bengals and to the Chiefs, of course.
Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me.
I have to remind you because this is going to be what your season looks like. And every
you
game.
think we're really made? No, man. Screw this. This interview's over. Mr. Redskins fan Dylan Cornu, we've got to ask you a few hard-hitting questions here today on the show. Hopefully you give us straightforward answers. We know it's not the case. But you're 1-2. Arguably one of the worst starts you've ever had to this season in your franchise's history. Your team is flat out bad against contender teams. You barely beat a Giants divisional team. What are your thoughts on this season? How can you guys bounce back from such one of the worst starts in franchise history?
Now, Kirk Cousins is the top quarterback in passing yards. We did not barely beat the Giants. We full out beat the New York Giants. We was in Odell Beckham's mind. We had him abusing kicker nets and crying in the field, literally. Now, we have lost to good teams, as in the Steelers and the Cowboys. Y'all lost to the Chiefs. I mean, there's been many great teams losing to embarrassing teams. As you've seen, the Patriots, without a quarterback or Gronkowski, they was able to beat a fully stacked Arizona Cardinals team. I find that disappointing because the Patriots are straight out garbage without the whole offense. Now, when you talk about the Redskins, our offense and our receiving core is one of the best in the NFL. I don't want to hear that we have a bad receiving core or a bad franchise record starting, because we will dominate the Cleveland Browns. We will dominate the Baltimore Ravens.
Excuse me, sir. You're dodging the question here, and I really need to, I believe, reassert it to you. How do you guys pick up from such an ugly start, and why are you guys so bad on both sides of the football through 3 games of action?
We are not bad on both sides of the football. It has just been a clear game of football between Josh Norman and on defense and Kirk Cousins aren't on offense. We are good at this game. We play this game as we do. I don't think we need to bounce back. I think last week we already bounced back. We go on next week with a clear victory in our minds, shrugging our shoulders, saying F you to the whole Cleveland organization. The Washington Redskins don't need a rebound because we're already great.
All right. Obviously, you're clear and over your head, thinking that the Redskins are one of the best teams in football. Now, sir, could you please retard from your elementary level of speech and please tell us why you guys are the best team in football right now?
When we have receiving cores, as in Deshaun Jackson, who has just reached 8,000 receiving yards in his not that many seasons as he's played. And we have a Super Bowl champion, Pierce Garcon, one of the best receiving rookies in college, and at a TLT, wherever in college it was, and as in Josh Doxson, and Jamison Crowder, and Kirk Cousins, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He is underrated, but that will change in time. He is learning. And then we have our defense, as in our secondary, as in Breland, Hall. Even though he's out with the injury, he will come back stronger than ever.
All right, what are your thoughts on Norman being the most overpaid, overrated corner in the NFL?
He's not overrated. He's overpaid. I agree on that. But overrated? Hell no. Did you see what he did to Odell last week? He got in his mind, and that's why the Giants lost.
Odell had 90 receiving yards. Thoughts?
What would you say?
Odell had 90 receiving yards. Thoughts?
That was not on one-on-one coverage. That was zone coverage. If you go back on the tapes, watch it clearly. One-on-one is this. When Josh Norman is this, Odell is this, he does slants. Corners can't always catch them while they are doing slants. That's why he got most yardage.
All right, could you please stop slowing down your tone and please answer the question at hand? Why do the Redskins always seem to be at the bottom of the division?
Because we are in a tough division, as of every other NFL team. Last year, we were all the joke of the NFL. This year, our whole branch is full of stacked players of each team. We are not at the bottom. We are tied at the bottom. Get your facts straight.
You know, the Redskins are just a bad team. You're going to have to realize that at some point, Dylan. You have to realize that Dallas is always going to be better than them. Philly's always going to be better than them. The Giants will always be better than them. The Redskins are the worst team in the NFL, if not just the NFC East. And you need to realize that. And the sooner you realize that, the better.
Well, Mr. Harley 417, as you see, we are a good caliber team. We are the team to make things happen. We make things happen in this game, in this world, in this league. We are not choke artists. We play this game respectfully. We do it as we do. That's why we have championships. We have victories. We beat hard teams. We have good at. We are one of the best teams in the NFL. And you need to get your facts straight, sir, before you come up here and making a video talking trash about the Redskins. Thank you very much.